Alright, let's go ahead and continue playing some more Code Vein. I'm very much enjoying it, so let's keep on trucking. There's more than one. They're trying to get the upper hand on us, but they can't. They suck. I wonder if the game's gonna really like do something crazy with the certain ambushes, because so far all the ambushes have been is like, oh, there's a guy and around that guy there's a bunch of sleeping enemies. That's pretty much like the extent of all the ambushes. Look at this dog. What? Dogs. You always gotta have a dog in these Souls likes. So one thing to note is that Code Vein isn't the only big Souls-like to come out recently. If you're a fan of the Surge 2 came out. And I have no opinion on the Surge, but I do have a big opinion on Lords of the Fallen, which is the same developer. And Lords of the Fallen is a trash game. I hated that game. I have a video on the channel, I think 2 videos on Lords of the Fallen, and I just slowly started to hate it after a while. To the point where I pretty much uninstalled it. If you watch both of those videos and just see like all these weird decisions that game made, I uninstalled it. I don't think I'm ever gonna go back to that game, ever. I just think that game is poorly designed. Oh, what the heck was that? Dropkick guy? Some of these guys have different movesets. I have to watch out. Too busy trying to talk about Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, it just seemed like a game where you couldn't play it exactly the way you wanted to. It was a very stiff game. It looked nice, 100%. That game looks awesome. But it just didn't play awesome. Scent of Blood is used to lure out the lost. There's a high likelihood that you will become surrounded, but special rewards are prepared for those who can survive the onslaught and defeat every last one of them. What? So is this like a, I don't know, an encounter? It's supposed to be like a very special encounter or something? Ooh, that was an early parry. Ow. I'm still good. Yeah, I'm still good. Ooh, okay, so this game has the problem that older Souls games have. It's button queuing. It's a problem if you're like pre-pressing stuff. Or double tapping stuff is also a problem. Ooh, get him. The invader's presence can no longer be whatever. Did I explore here? I don't think so, right? Let's deal with these guys. No, don't go in, Lois. You're crazy. Oh. I'm just gonna provide firing support. There's a lot of guys. That guy drop kicked me. I'm out of here. Just run. I don't have any more healing, so I gotta run. Lois is a son of a bitch. Playing a little bit more with the combat, which is kind of cool. I wouldn't say it's faster paced than a Souls game. There's still like, you can still take it slow, but you can do combos and stuff. Enemies act like Dark Souls enemies almost. Like very slow, methodical enemies. One thing I'll say, this game is very brown. It's still colorful, like it's like brown, gold, yellow, but it has that mainly brown, green-ish tinge to it. Okay. Maybe the dogs won't aggro? Why would you do that? Don't go in. Ooh! The dogs just come over here. Bitch ass dogs. Oh my gosh. Why is he attacking me? Attack Lois over there. Hit him with the feint thing. Did it. Didn't go sideways. It's very weird having an NPC with you in these type of games. You do kind of babysit them, but at the same time, they're pretty strong. He doesn't seem like he's just getting hit or dying. They seem semi-competent, but I don't want to hold my breath, because maybe down the line they suck. The thing with the combos in this game, you can't combo to your heavy attack. Heavy attack is just kind of its own attack. It doesn't really combo into anything. It's not like God Eater, where you do get to combo your attacks from light to heavy. Oh, and there's another thingy I forgot. You could do this? I'm not sure what the benefit of that is, but you could do it. In God Eater, there's a thing called Devour, and it's the same, essentially the same input to do it. But I'm not sure what the benefit is to doing it. Because in God Eater, to Devour, the reason why you do it all the time is to stay in burst. And I don't know if that gives you focus. If it gives you focus, then I guess it makes sense. I don't think it gives you focus. These guys. Oh, don't fall. I'm gonna fall down, Lois. Oh my god, there's a guy. Where'd you come from? Well, look at those guys. They're moving at like 2 frames a second. So it seems like this is another God Eater thing, where learning skills. I think the equivalent in God Eater would be like those. What do you call them? The blood arts? I forgot. On your weapon. In God Eater 3 and I think in 2, is if you keep using the same attack, it gets stronger. You get like different versions or something like that. And I guess it's like the same idea. I try to make this guy not call his friends. Yosh. Backstab this bitch. The backstab didn't work. Kill him before he calls his friends. I think you have to be like touching for the backstab. It's weird. You practically have to be touching for the backstab. Take that, B. Oh, it gives you I-core back. That's what the Devour does. It gives you mana back. Let's do one of these. Oh, surprise attack! I mean, the special moves are cool. But I can just easily do the same thing. Like without them. Blood Art. Blood Bullet. Blood Art Flamethrower. Oh my god, this guy's doing breakdance moves. Lois, I know what you're thinking, but don't do it. This monster's got boobs! Oh, that hurt. Come here. Oh, god damn it. It is your fault, Lois. You really have to think differently in this game. In combat. It's like the Neo thing. In Neo, you really think differently in combat just because of how the game works fundamentally. It's just like fundamentally different than like a Souls game. The weird part about the armor, because I chose like pretty normal looking clothes, like, you know, they're like real life clothes almost, and then all the armor you pick up is very not normal. So it's clashing styles. It's weird. And then you can really enjoy the vistas in the level. Sure, it's just ruined city, and we've seen that in like a million games, but I still think it looks pretty nice. And I think it's mainly the lighting and how it's set up. It looks really nice. Would I say it's better than any Souls game? Hell no, it's not, but it's pretty good. It's better than Neo's for sure. Neo's is very boring. What are these Vistage? Maybe I have to go back, right? I have to go back to Lady? What's her name? Io? Io? I don't know how to pronounce it. White-haired lady? The boobs lady. It's better. Boobed lady. Let's just go back real quick. Vestige. Deft parry? Fully restores stamina when you parry an attack. That's pretty good. That's for Prometheus. Hunter. Oh, you have to do this every time? That's funny. Let's see your life story, guy. Yeah, chick show. Chick show. I feel like there was too much effort put into these things. I really don't think that they needed these. They really didn't need these. For some people it's like, oh, it adds to the experience. It's just annoying. What if I just want to like get the stuff and leave? Like a second playthrough. I don't want to watch this again. Let's give her seeds. Think she's like a seed person? Damn. How about tea? You like tea? She likes tea. You know, one thing that I find really funny in I think in general for anime, for doing like a mature character, a character is older, let's say an older woman, like a mother or something, they're always like voluptuous characters, right? Like huge tits and ass, giant like thighs, medium to long hair, usually has a mole. They always have that like almost like a rich girl face, kind of like there's like a way to do like mature faces. It's like the almost like sleepy kind of face that they do. It's hard to explain, but it's just like textbook. This is like an older mom, mature character. It's like easy. That's the one. I didn't even listen to the story. Who's this Kevin kid? I don't know, but I got his code blood. I got his code vein. Is that a mole on her chest? Is there a zoom in function? not you know, not for perverse thoughts, but look, there's like a dot. Okay, maybe it's a little bit of that too. Defeat the enemy. Okay, whatever. Is there plunging attacks in this game? Hell yeah, there is. Okay, I'm just making sure. And it doesn't seem like there's fall damage. You might have to like fall from a very high place. We revealed the map. Let's just go in. Fuck it. I'm gonna shoot my code vein at him. Oh, that's the wrong move. Code vein. Oh, you can backstab this lady. I'm actually more excited to see the bosses in this game. Look at this God Eater enemy. Run, lady. This is an enemy in God Eater. I've seen it. It's devouring. And even in this game, all the bosses gotta have boobs. I'm not complaining. It's just they gotta have boobs. Woo! Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh! Get up! You gonna help me out or what, dude? Jesus. Maybe I should have done that earlier. Oh my gosh. Okay, this boss, I'm not sure how to get away from its attacks. I'm dead. First death. What the heck? Oh, the poison. I forgot to equip a poison thing. Are you blocking it? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button to block. Stupid. Anti-venom. This is terrible. This is going terribly. What do you think I'm trying to do? Jesus. Just constantly trying to heal myself. Run! Run, please. Jesus. I'm pressing like run and my character won't run half the time. It is so annoying. Just kill him, Yakumo. Fucking done. That was a pretty annoying boss though. I'm slowly learning the controls aren't like you have to do them when you can. You can't do them. You can't pre-do the button input for certain actions, like dodging and guarding and running. They just don't work. That guy got a deagle. Dude, just shoot this dude. We don't need more guys like him. Just shoot him. Why would you give him blood stuff? Just shoot that guy. Why are they so afraid to kill people? It's weird. This is some anime bullshit. It would have felt a lot better if he just shot that guy with a freaking deagle. Just shoot him. After that boss, I would have shot that guy in the face. So fast. I want to do that boss again, but it's already over. I wanted to learn it a little bit more. Alright, so one thing I'm noticing about this game, it's very linear compared to like a Souls world. We have these like hallways that connect the different areas, but there hasn't been like a branching path or anything like that. Or like a place where you'd go and it'll loop back to like another area in the game. It just seems like a straightforward thing. So these parts in a Souls-like really annoy me. It's just like in-your-face storytelling. Again, that is a God Eater thing. Compared to Monster Hunter, the story is very much an important factor. Just in the context of a Souls-like, it's annoying to me. Prometheus Vestige. We did it. Too much story time, not enough playing time. This area is kind of cool. We're at the like bottom of a lake, San Francisco looking place. If San Francisco dried up and a bunch of monsters were at the bottom. One thing I'm noticing just for me while playing is I'm being a lot less careful with the NPC around. I'm just kind of like, oh look, there's an item, and I just let the NPC kind of take care of whatever aggroes. Ow. I'm being a lot less cautious. Blood cartridge. A lot of these items I'm just picking up, and I don't even think I'm gonna use them. It's very Dark Souls-y. There's a lot of items I pick up in Dark Souls that I really just don't use. It's like no reason for me to use them. This guy's just, NPC is just killing everything for me. Like he's being way more ballsy than I am. You know, these would probably have a lot more of an impact if I cared. I just don't care about these characters yet. You're giving me all this stuff about them, but I don't know them. There's a cabin. Cabin! Like they want me to care for a dead kid, even though he's dead already, right? Everyone loves this Kevin kid, but he's dead already. I don't care about Kevin. All I know is Kevin sounds like a girl. Are we in another boss already? That was fast. Okay, if this boss is super hard, I'll go back and explore. Whoa! Look at this guy. One thing I'm really enjoying with the bosses, they're not humanoids. They're all like really crazy looking enemies. Ooh. Ooh. Let's hit him with one of these. What? He has friends. Is he doing like a blood ritual? Oh no, he's getting a different weapon. Watch out. Whoa, that hit me? That's bullshit. Oh god. Save, save, save. Yakubo, you stupid son of a bitch. Oh my gosh. The heal does take a while though. Even though you can move, it takes a while before you can like run. Ah, that spawns an enemy. He's already in the second phase. Just kill that guy. Okay. I'm in focus, but I don't know if I can do anything with the focus thing to a boss. Oh my gosh. Yakumo. Yakumo. Yo, just keep healing. I got healing, it's fine. Wait. Yeah, focus. Is that a parry? What is he doing? We did it. That was easy. It was fine. I didn't need any upgrades. Greater loss dispersed. Easy modo. Right, before I do more story time, I'm gonna take a break. So much story time in this game. And I'd rather take a break before the story. You know, come back later. Right, I spent a little bit more time in the character customization screen and couldn't really get the hair I wanted. Hopefully they'll add more stuff to it. But I just changed a little bit of my color scheme and I upgraded some of my armor. So let's just go ahead and continue. Give me another cutscene game. Are these two zombies? The zombie waifu and husbando? That's their kink. They do some weird stuff. Leave them alone. I think what dictates what you do a lot of damage with is the code vein thingy. All it is now is just finding out like what would be the best towards the end. Because all I'm doing right now is just trying to learn the majority of the skills. I'm not trying to learn all the skills, but enough to where I can make my own thing. Because so far what I've seen, what I've been using, is the spells do a lot of damage. Especially just the shoot blood spell, this thing does a lot of damage. And that seems like one of the best things so far. Long range, high damage move. It costs 2 mana too. It's not that expensive to cast. There you go. Now we completed this area. The Night Spear. Let's look at it. It's a heavy armor. Oh, this is the God Eater 3 costume. This is the one they added to God Eater 3. Oh! Fell down. I guess pretty interesting way to explore the map. An incentive to kind of explore as well too. Kind of enjoying this level design. Again, it's not as organic as like Dark Souls, but I think it does a pretty good job. Ow. I feel like my damage isn't great right now either. Freaking this guy kills everyone before I can even play. Ow. Maybe it's like these enemies' defenses. It's like the God Eater thing. In God Eater, if you're hitting an enemy who's strong against like a certain type of physical or element, it really kills your damage. It like really messes up your damage. Oh, okay. I guess that's why he didn't shoot him, because he would just revive. I guess revenants just revive all the time. It's like there was no real point into shooting him, the guy. And then he turned into a Lost. It's Dark Souls. We're gonna turn hollow. It's funny, in Dark Souls it's more of like symbolic, and in this game it's just like it's a story thing. It's a lot less meaningful when you kind of just shove it in my face. You know what I'm saying? Also, another thing is Lois is a boring character. He's like your average, typical, sad main protagonist of a game. Oh god. Are we in like Poison Swamp territory already? Don't do us like that. This is a big ass area. Look at that guy. It's like a weird praying mantis. Let's kill him. You suck. It is like a weird praying mantis. This area is pretty boring to look at because it's so gray. Can't really see anything. The ceiling looks cool, but it's the ceiling. What the heck, camera? The problem with this place is that there's so much that I can miss, right? It's the same problem in Dark Souls, the big swamp areas or whatever. The bottom of Blight Town, you know, all the stupid stuff. I just grabbed his crotch. That's how I riposte him. I guess the idea is cool, but execution... Well, the idea on paper as a gameplay thing is already annoying, in my opinion. I think this can be fun. I think if I play this again, I'm not using NPCs characters. They take away so much, I feel like. I know the point of having like NPC characters is to make it feel like you're not alone. But goddamn, is it like unnecessary sometimes? They just talk a lot. I don't mind them like whenever they swing, they would like grunt or something. But everything, like every single thing I do, they have to comment on it. Better not heal too much. Better watch your healing. It's like they have to say something. We hired these voice actors. They have to say something. Once I start to understand like how the game is working, it's fine. I just wish things had a little bit more impact. Certain things have a lot of impact. Well, the majority of this stuff just feels like, eh. It's not like terrible. It just could be better. I feel like that especially because it's the God Eater guys. In God Eater, combat feels pretty good. Just this one, it feels like it's missing like a little bit of oomph to it. I don't know. What the heck is that thing? Balls. Oh my god, they're just balls. What kind of stupid ass enemies is this? Just balls? Spiked balls that don't do any damage? They're just annoying. Great. Great enemy design. Spiked balls. Oh god, watch out for the spiked balls. What the heck kind of enemy is this? You can't even parry it? Come on. Spiked fucking balls. That's the enemy. This is the lightest armor. Damn. Nice. Nice suit. Alright. So this is probably like the best dodge in the game. That's my guess. It's like light roll in Dark Souls. You know, just because it's a staple of a franchise doesn't mean you have to put it in. Right? Slow moving areas is just so terrible. I don't understand why they put them in. I think I've already said, like, in terms of game design, what people want is a lot of movement, a lot of fun movement. And when you take that away, it feels so terrible. I'll just come back. This area sucks. I hate it. And it's so long too. It's not a short section. Damn, this is like lazy. It's pretty damn lazy. They just didn't want to like create an interesting environment, so they just had this. It's so lazy. This screams like a laziness. Whoa, Jesus pole dancer water lady. Jesus pole dancer water lady. That's all I got. Let's get her. Ow. Oh god, I was healing. Freaking bee. Why are you walking? Oh, they're slow. God damn it. This is for this boss. This isn't looking good for both of us, Yakumo. This is looking pretty terrible. Ow. Do that again. I dare you. Oh my gosh. Just handle it, Yakumo. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna try fighting yet. Jesus. I pressed the dodge button. Come on, dodge, please. Do the weird water thing. Oh my gosh, Yakumo, gotta heal me. Man, these bosses are pretty ridiculous. Just the type of attacks they have, and there's no like tell. A lot of the moves they're so quick. It's like a few frames of like startup. If you just want a synopsis of what happened, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut that stuff. But Mia's blonde-haired girl's brother dead, and she's with us now. She wants to go to Ice Mountain. And now we're gonna look through the city ruins again to see if we can find like a different route or something. At least Yakumo has like a personality, unlike Lois. Lois is real boring. He is real boring. Mia has story. And I think that's all the characters that matter so far, is these three. Main character is blank slate, of course. It's just like whatever you project on them because they don't talk. So that's automatically a character you don't really include because it's just a non-talking character. Io, just the character that serves the purpose of getting new shit. cast the characters isn't great so far, is what I'm trying to say. Like, compare that to God Eater's cast. 1, 2, and 3, I think, pretty much beat the characters in this game. I also agree that 3's characters aren't great, but they're better than these characters. I'm gonna do all this stuff another day. I think that was a good run today. Made a lot of progress, I think. Played a good amount. And so far, it's mixed, my opinions on the game for today. Especially the level that just passed. It was just a terrible level. 100%. Just like, this level's bad. But the rest of it, like the city and the canyons, those parts were good. 2 bosses so far. First boss is fine. I think it's a great boss. But the water boss and the flying one. The dual dagger guy was really fun too, but the butterfly boss and the water boss were just like, I would need to play them again before I like say if they're terrible bosses, but they seem like just like really overwhelming what do you do type of situation bosses. But yeah, that was Code Vein for today. I've been enjoying it, mostly positive stuff about it. So we're gonna continue another day. Pretty fun.